What's going on, guys? I'm Uncle Lee, bullgearrc videos. So I've had opportunity to run with this. I've had opportunity to tinker with this. So I'm going to give you my opinion of this truck, how it stacks up against the other brands. I'm going to show you some things that I've done as far as adjustments go, and we're going to show you a little mod that I'm working on doing. I haven't finished it up yet, but I've done enough of it so that we can show you how I'm doing it. So let's get right into it. This platform right here surprised me. I didn't think that I was going to like it as good as I do, but this is turning out to be one of my favorite RTRs, if not my favorite RTR so far. Performance wise, how does it perform? This thing will hold its own against axial all day long, in my opinion. Out of the box, not quite with the TRX4 Sport, but yeah, this is a serious contender, guys. I applaud Redcat for this this truck. This is a nice truck. So right off the bat, my biggest complaint performance wise about this truck is the steering. We're gonna do some tinkering with that, not today. I have bent the front steering link out a little bit away from the front differential, which I think is going to cure some of that problem, but I want to tinker with that a little bit more before I make up my mind completely about what I'm going to do there. Another thing that I've done is I moved the rear axle backwards. I didn't think it was quite centered up in the wheel well as good as it could be, and that's one of the things I really like about this platform is everything is adjustable. We can adjust out things in this platform that with the other platforms we might have to do some modifications to get done, so that's a great plus. Yeah, like I said, this is proving to be one of my favorite RTRs so far. Now let's get the cover off of here. So yeah, I also, you can see I moved my shocks to the front, to the rear, give them a little bit more angle. Moving the axle backwards actually gave me even more angle in the back, and yeah, articulation is pretty sweet. So as far as the shocks go, I like these shocks better than axial or Traxxas shocks. Now when I first got it, the rear shocks, one was overfilled with oil. It was a lot tighter than the other one, so I took them apart. I refilled them with some 20 weight and got them kind of tuned out. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this. I've seen a bunch of different little mods, like we can put some spacers under here, raise up the sliders and cut a little bit off the bottom of the body, and I'll probably do that. But yeah, so far it's tuning pretty good. I'm liking it. One of the things that I'm doing now, as far as a modification, is is that brass? That sure is brass, guys. And yeah, Traxxas rod ends with brass links. So today I'm going to show you guys how we're doing that, and we're going to add a little bit of weight down here. I haven't finished. I've only done 2 of them so far, but I did get a little film of how I'm doing that, so I'll go ahead and show you guys, and anyway, we'll take it from there. Okay, for this example I'm using the rear upper links from the Gen 8. This one has the ends still on. This one has the ends removed. These are just aluminum with a 3mm dowel, threaded dowel in the end. So what we're going to be using is 3/16 solid brass rod. You can get this stuff at the hardware store. It's like $5 for 3 feet of it. So pretty cheap, pretty cheap. So what we're going to do is measure and get the same length with the threads. We want the same length overall. Okay, with our brass rod cut to the same length, I did it with a little Dremel tool. We want to taper the ends just a bit. So, next step, guys, is we want to put some threads on here. Now, I've seen videos where one method is to use small thread and some 1/4 inch brake line. You put the all thread through the middle of the brake line. And another way to do it is just like these are made. You cut your rod to length, and then you drill and tap out the end and put your 3mm little dowels in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually put threads on this. So this is going to be one solid piece, no drilling. This is, you know, I'm in a motel room, so I don't have a drill press or anything here with me. So what we have here, guys, this is a 1024. I don't know if we can see this, but 1024. Important that you remember that. 3/16 rod, 1024 die. So we're going to put threads on the end of this 1024 size. And what we're going to wind up with is something like this, 1024 thread. Now then, the next step after we do that is we are going to change now to a 1032 die. Good to remember that, 1032. This is the same size but a fine thread, and we're going to thread right over the 1024 thread with the 1032 thread. So let me do that. Okay, so now that we've went back over the threads with our 1032 die, we're left with some pretty messed up looking threads. And that's exactly what we want. We want to, we're doing this to remove material, because now we have to get this down to such a size that we can thread in our rod ends, and we're still too big. So using the 1032 and the 1024, we've removed enough material now that we can go over this again with, let me see, where is it? Yeah, we're going to use a 4mm 0.75 thread pitch die on this next step. So let me get that done and we'll be right back. So when we're done, this is what we have. Solid one piece, and our Traxxas ends will screw right on here. All right, guys, well, there we go. We've just popped the Redcat ball ends into the Traxxas end connectors, 4.7 4mm 7.5 threads, brass rods, brass rear links,